Hiya, welcome to my video blog. Um, I'll try and be brief. I can't sit for too long, so um, you've seen my previous video. It was just a small collage of things of what have been done to me. 2014 I had ACDF through this side here. I felt great after the operation, it wasn't too bad. It was just further down the line, say about 6 or 7 weeks, and for some reason the shoulders started to hurt. Originally I'd gone in for pins and needles in my left arm, and after the operation they were still there, and I'd still got pain in the back of my neck. So even though the op was successful to a degree, the symptoms were still there. I've got degenerative, I can never say that properly, disc disease. All discs are degenerative. So in October 2016 I had posterior mass fixation with screws and rods with globus, that 5, 6 and 7. Personally, this is just me personally, I've found it horrendous. The pain immediately after the operation when I woke up, I've never felt pain like it. And as for trying to move my head, to do anything, was horrendous. All the drugs they gave me in hospital didn't seem to work either. So my head was bending forward and I couldn't hold my head up as soon as I tried to get out of bed. So they gave me diazepam, and miraculously it improved me greatly. But as we know, here in England the NHS are struggling. They're overcrowded, understaffed. So I was in hospital for 3 days. I felt like I could have been there in hospital a lot longer. Living on my own didn't help, so when I came back it was a case of fend for yourself, doing things that I shouldn't do, like going to do a little shop. When I say a little shop, I'm talking milk, bread and just a little bag, and even things like that you shouldn't be doing, putting pressure on your neck. Walking, pain in the back of the neck here, horrendous again. The only time I'd say I'd gotten any relief was when I was actually lying down in bed, and it's still that case now. I can't sit and stand for too long. Now, I know in America you do wear the collar, and I've noticed when I've looked it's usually a stiff collar. I did ask my consultant surgeon, and he was not happy with giving me anything at all, but he did realise that I was struggling with the neck hanging forward and that it was causing me a lot of pain. So they gave me this, which is a very, very soft collar, and it's got like little beads inside of it, and it works a treat. Now, I'm not supposed to wear it all the time because they like you to keep your neck how it should be, and let it build itself, let it build the muscle and let it support itself. So it's a very simple thing. I don't know if I can put it on the right way. Let's have a look. Yes, I have. And there you go. Lovely and soft. And it does the job, and it keeps my head up. But obviously I can't be wearing this forever. I usually tend to wear it if I'm doing something like walking, especially when I'm walking, or try it even if say cook or something like that. Just something where it's just to keep my neck stable, it's obvious. I'll do short blogs and let you know how I'm getting on. Like I say, I'm 3 months in now. I'm still in a lot of pain. It might not look like it, but I am. I'm taking numerous amount of drugs to try and to help. Just starting from basic codeine and paracetamol. Large doses of codeine, actually 30 milligram. I take 8 of those every day. The other thing is morphine, which I don't like to take really. That's liquid morphine, Oromorph. 10 mil in the morning, 10 mil at night, and now I've had to go back on diazepam, which was the thing that helped me in the hospital. Obviously I'm not going to be staying on that for too much longer again because of the addictive side of it. Other drugs that I've took are pregabalin, duloxetine, and I'm still taking those, and I have took naproxen in the past, which didn't seem to help. I've took gabapentin as well, and I was on 2,700 milligrams a day, and I know some people said that they couldn't handle the effects of the gabapentin, but it didn't do anything for me for sort of pain wise or anything. It never even affected me mentally or physically. So I went on pregabalin, and it was sort of like a wonder drug really. I actually put weight on with it. I think I put a stone on, and it did help a lot, but it's just like any other drug. You take it for so long and your body gets used to it, and the pain comes back again. So I'm just going to see how it goes. I've got another MRI in a couple of months. My neck still doesn't look too good, but the at least the spinal canal's clear now. I've got a bit of fluid on the back, and basically the discs at C4556, they're not looking too good from the anterior aspect. I don't know, I just don't know how it's going to work out, but as I say, as time goes on, I will let you know. If anybody's got any questions that I'd like to ask in the comments below, then do that please, and I can try and help you, because I know it's hard and a lot of people don't understand, and it is hard to judge pain. This is half the problem. I've got a low pain threshold, and I think there's other people that could probably handle the pain a lot better than what I can, but we're all individuals and we all take things differently. But as far as the ACDF went, don't be frightened. I know it seems strange that somebody's, to put it bluntly, is going to put a knife through the front of your neck. It's not a knife, but you know what I mean. You're getting cut through the front, and I'm not sure whether they move the voice box over so that they've got to get to certain places and what have you. But don't worry, it's fine. As far as the posterior foraminotomy goes, I mean, I had 3 level. Don't forget, when you go through the back of your neck, I mean, if you feel the front of your neck, it's soft, it's obvious. I'm just stating the obvious. But when you feel the back of your neck, it's very stiff, and there's a lot of muscle to cut through. So you're going to be in pain when you come round. You will be in pain. And would I recommend it? I don't know, not really. Just be prepared for the pain. I was quite surprised at the size of the scar actually. Again, in America, I've watched certain things where the scars like that, nothing, maybe 1 inch, 2 inch scar. Whether they've got different techniques with microsurgery and different things like that, where they're ahead, I don't know. But my scar, I would say, is probably about 6 inches. It might be a bit more. I mean, I haven't got a tape measure and measured it, but yeah, there's a nice little scar at the back there. As far as taking the clips out, they were fine. I think that was down to the nurse. She did an excellent job. I never flinched once, and I never felt her taking the clips out, so that was a good thing, which I was worried about as well. Anyway, I'll leave it at that, and I'll speak to you soon again, and just leave the comments below and give me a thumb up. Okay, thank you.